Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. Everyone loves a good mystery, but some enigmatic riddles have left scientists scratching their heads in confusion. Here we have some of the most bewildering, puzzling, and unexplainable finds that even scientists can't explain. Unicorn skull found. You guys have to stay with me on this. I am not kidding. A unicorn skull has really been found by some men digging in their local garden when they stumbled upon it. It even had a long spiraling horn projecting out of its skull. They also found an arrowhead through the eye socket. Carbon dating revealed that it is more than 60,000 years old. Does this mean that there is some truth about these mythical creatures and that they were once present and then got extinct? Okay, now I don't believe in any magical properties, but scientists recently discovered Siberian unicorns, an extinct genus of large rhinoceros, which had a protruding horn like a unicorn. So maybe there is hope. Fire tornado. Sure, normal tornadoes are scary, but have you ever seen a fire tornado? That thing just takes the natural catastrophe to a whole new level. These are whirlwinds induced by fire and are composed of flame or ash. Tide tornado-like vortex sucks in debris and combustible gases. Although they are quite rare, they have been spotted on some occasions. Imagine being near something like this. They move pretty slow, but in the presence of combustible material, they can create extreme havoc. So it's advisable to definitely run in the opposite direction if you come across one. Also, it can reach temperatures of 2,000 Fahrenheit. Ghoulish mummy. Take a look at this 800-year-old shy mummy uncovered on Peru's central coast. This mummy was unusually tied as compared to the other mummies found previously. It was covered with customary cloth wrapped on the body, with a rope tying the limbs together in a somewhat fetal position. Also, the most striking feature was its hands covering the face. It is speculated to be a young man between the age of 25 and 30. The tomb of the mummy was quite extravagant, with a 7-step staircase reaching the tomb. The exterior of the tomb also had scattered remains of mollusks and bones of seafood and llama meat, which indicated that people bought offerings to the deceased long after he passed away. Ice volcanoes. Prepare to get your mind blown and witness these amazing ice volcanoes of Antarctica. Yes, even Antarctica has volcanoes, and they are contributing to the melting of ice sheets of the region by destabilizing the glaciers. And this one is a rare ice volcano from Kazakhstan that spews sprays of spring water that freeze into teensy ice crystals that fall again onto the white cone. It is not your regular lava-spewing volcano, but a buildup of frozen spring water structure that reached an impressive height of 45 feet. It has become a major attraction for tourists to click aesthetic pictures. Controlled fire. Here, take a look at this unbelievable phenomenon of a fire that didn't burn anything in its way. Before you question its authenticity, let me clear that it is totally real and happened in a local Spanish park. In the footage, it appears that a thin line of fire is burning through the park that is covered in white fluff, leaving the trees and grass unburnt. Some netizens speculated it could be a controlled fire to remove pollen from the ground, but the local mayor confirmed it to be a natural phenomenon. Nobody is able to crack what it was. Do you have any wild guesses? Comment down below. Ice pyramids. An aerial footage went viral on social media showing the Antarctic ice sheets and pointing out pyramids on them. The internet ran wild over the speculations, with some pointing to an ancient civilization for them, while others referred it as the doing of aliens. Researchers have said that it could be a natural rock formation with pointy triangular edges, but nobody knows anything for sure as of yet. Mummified crocodiles. Ancient Egyptians had a knack for weird things. Take these crocodiles, for example. They even mummified them. This footage is from the dozens of mummified crocs in the Crocodile Museum in Kamambo, Egypt. And here is another mummified crocodile, which is almost 4 meters long, with small crocodile hatchlings mummified on its back. These animals were mummified because Egyptians believed that the crocodiles were the depiction of the god Sobek, the one who had a crocodile head and a human torso. They look almost alive and ready to pounce. Iron Pillar of India. This is the mysterious Iron Pillar of India that just never seems to rust. The mystery of Qutb Minar, Delhi has scientists scratching their heads that have remained rust-free for over 1,600 years. The Iron Pillar is 7 meters in height and 400 millimeters in diameter. It is speculated that its composition has made it rust-free, but this technology was not present at that time, so that leaves a big question mark. It is a miracle that the pillar is still standing tall after facing a cannon blow, extreme temperatures, and rising pollution in the Indian capital. The Baghdad Batteries. Not by Alessandro Volta or any other scientist, but the first battery was invented in Baghdad in the Parthian period, roughly 250 BCE to CE 250. A clay jar was found in Kajat Rabu, just outside Baghdad, with a stopper made of asphalt. Inside the clay jar is an iron rod surrounded by a copper cylinder. When the jar is filled with vinegar or any electrolytic solution, the jar produces about 1.1 volts of electricity. So is it possible that an electric battery was invented that early by a country in the Middle East and Western civilization was late to the club? Lava in the ocean. It may look mesmerizing, but this white steam cloud is very toxic. This is the lava of Hawaii hitting the Pacific Ocean coastline. This created plumes of acid and extremely fine shards of glass billowed into the sky. Scientists said that the lava is likely from magma at the Kailua volcano. When the lava enters seawater, it creates lays, which leads to a series of chemical reactions, making the atmosphere pretty toxic and dangerous. It can irritate the eyes and lungs, making it difficult to see and breathe. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows? We might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber pick is a picture of a Cthulhu tablet found by archaeologists on the coast of the United States. It is said to be from an ancient tribe, but it has a great resemblance to the novel Call of Cthulhu, which was released in 1928. Many people questioned how the author created the same depiction as of the ancient tablet when it was found recently. Nobody has been able to decode this one. Do you guys have any clue? GALILEO'S middle finger. I know this sounds a little wrong, but hear me out first. I am sure all of you are familiar with the world's famous astronomer, physicist, and engineer, Galileo Galilei. His middle finger is on display in the Florence History of Science Museum, which has since become the Galileo Museum. This is not a diss to anyone, but a man named Anton Francesco Gori, 95 years after Galileo's demise, removed his finger. This was not some revenge plot, but a practice at that time common with saints to use as relics. It is hard to know how Galileo would have felt about the final resting place of his finger. Buried Toads of Jerusalem. A strange 4,000-year-old jar has been found during the excavation in Jerusalem, with several bones in the heads of 9 decapitated frogs. It was found in an ancient graveyard near the human skeletal remains. It dates back to the Middle Bronze Age, and while funerary jars containing offerings of food to provide sustenance to the dead are common, finding toads inside is not. Sounds a little unappetizing, but this indicated that frogs were part of the diet at that time. Maybe it was the deceased's favorite snack, which is why it was placed in a special funerary jar. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. See you next time.